Welcome back to Anastasia's Trail. It's been a while, but I'm back with another video, and today I want to talk about direct thinking. Our minds control so many things that we may or may not even know about sometimes, and many of us are conditioned to think the way we think. Some of us by our own experiences, because we go through so many things, and we can only speak from our experience. Many of us can speak from our experiences, and other people are taught to think the way they think. They are trained to think the way they think. So they can talk about issues, they can talk about certain things because they are trained. And some of it, many of it are positive, most of it is negative. And that's just it. But we need to get to a place of direct thinking. And direct thinking is being present and having control of the situation or situations. Whatever is going on, whatever is happening, it doesn't matter what it is. It's being present and having control of the situation. I was never a direct thinker. I had no reasoning whatsoever. But over time, you practice, and over time, it grows on you over time. And to achieve something, you have to actually believe it. If you don't believe it, it won't happen. You have to believe it. So I believe that I can change. I can change my non-reasoning skills and get some reasoning in there, So over time, it happened for me. Now I am calmer. I would assess a situation before I make my judgment. And that's what we have to do as Black people. And I'm talking about this because it's Black History Month. And as Black people, I know we are hot-headed. We are high-tempered. Sometimes we need to tone things down a little bit. Yes, I was never a reasoning person. I always jump to conclusion. Not really jump to conclusion. I don't listen to anything. And I just make my own judgment of what the first thing I hear, But as I grow, and having kids helped me a lot with having reasoning. Because when you have children, you have to, there is a lot of skills that you have to learn. And I, not only having children, but I also worked with kids. So you learn a lot of skills that you don't have, I in my early years, young teenage years, even young 30 years old, I didn't have a lot of skills that I have today, But having kids have taught me, you have to have reasoning. You have to assess situations. You can't just jump to the first thing that you hear. You have to get all the information correct and making an assessment, and then you make your judgment according to all your findings. So if you want something to work, you have to believe it. You have to first believe it. If you want to achieve it, you have to believe it. And I think as Black people, we can do it. We just have to take our time and look into the situation, and our family, our children start there. But it is very important that we apply direct thinking to our daily lives. Our daily lives. Be present and have control. We need to apply this to our daily lives, not only in our home, but on our jobs, out there in our community, because there is so many things going on out there right now. It's easy to upset anyone. It's easy for anyone to be upset by just going to the grocery store and somebody standing in line in front of you, and people get upset because people are dealing with a lot these days, and having a little bit of control and direct thinking can be helpful to many of us. We need to revisit and fix the way we think, the way we react, the way we respond to certain situations, the way we see things on a whole. We need to slow it down a bit and take our time and look into things first before we react, before we respond. That's what it is. A lot can be determined by the way you react. You will be amazed by the positive result you can get by just being a direct thinker, by taking time in the way you react, in the way you see situations, in the way you respond to certain things. You might be surprised of the result, the positive result. It can determine a lot. So to my Black brothers and sisters out there, happy Black History Month. Let's just share our thoughts on this topic. Let's just share our thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so whenever I post a video, you will be notified. See you on my next video.